The world doesn't defeat most people. Their own mind does. Read that again. Because the greatest battle you'll ever fight won't be against an enemy. It will be against the voice inside your own head. The voice that says, "You're not good enough. You'll fail again. Maybe your dream is too big." I've heard that voice. Everyone has. The difference is, I never let it become my captain. Maybe you're waiting for life to change, for motivation to appear, for confidence to magically arrive. It won't. Your life changes the moment your mind changes. Because your mind is either your greatest weapon or your biggest prison. Every dream is won there first. Every failure begins there first. Every victory starts with a single decision. To believe, to continue, to refuse surrender. Most people don't lose because they're weak. They lose because they convince themselves they've already lost. That's the trap. The world doesn't have to stop you, if your own thoughts already have. So let me ask you something. Who's really controlling your life? The people around you, or the voice inside your own mind? Because the day you master that voice is the day nothing outside of you can truly defeat you. The hardest prison has no walls. It's the one inside your mind. Nobody sees it, but you feel it every day. You wake up with doubt. You go to sleep with regret. And somewhere in between, you fight a battle nobody knows exists. Maybe you've been carrying it for years. The fear of failing again. The pain of being rejected. The memory of betrayal. The weight of expectations. Every mistake becomes another voice saying, "You'll never be enough." At first, you ignore it. Then you listen to it. Eventually, you believe it. That's how people lose themselves. Not in one moment. In thousands of small thoughts that slowly steal their confidence. You start comparing your life to everyone else's. You see their victories, their smiles, their success, but you never see their fear, their failures, their silent battles. So you think you're behind. You think you're weak. You think everyone else has it figured out. They don't. They're fighting too, just differently. Then your mind becomes your enemy. It reminds you of every failure, but never your progress. It remembers every rejection, but forgets every time you got back up. It magnifies your weaknesses and ignores your strength. That's why so many dreams die. Not because people lack talent, because they lose the battle before they ever step onto the field. They surrender to fear. They surrender to overthinking. They surrender to the stories their own mind keeps telling them. And the cruelest part, the chains aren't real, but they feel real enough to stop you. That's the struggle. Not fighting the world, fighting yourself every single day. And some days, winning means doing nothing more than refusing to believe the lies your own mind keeps whispering. The mind is a strange thing. It can turn a small failure into a lifelong fear. Or it can turn a painful defeat into unstoppable strength. The difference isn't the situation. It's the story you tell yourself. That's the dark philosophy. Most people don't live in reality. They live inside the stories their mind creates. One rejection becomes, "Nobody will ever choose me." One failure becomes, "I'm not meant for success." One betrayal becomes, "I can't trust anyone." One bad day becomes, my life will never change. Do you see the pattern? The event isn't what traps you. The meaning you attach to it does. That's why two people can experience the same pain and become completely different. One becomes bitter. The other becomes stronger. One blames the world. The other builds themselves. Life didn't choose who would win. Their mindset did. I stopped believing every thought that entered my mind, because not every thought deserves your trust. Fear speaks. Doubt speaks. Insecurity speaks. That doesn't mean they're telling the truth. Your mind is a tool, not a master. The moment you obey every fearful thought, you become its prisoner. But the moment you question those thoughts, you take your freedom back. Discipline begins in the mind. Courage begins in the mind. Resilience begins in the mind. Before you conquer your goals, you must conquer the voice that keeps telling you they're impossible. Because no enemy is more dangerous than the one you carry inside your own head. Master that enemy, and the world has far less power over you. So how do you master your mind? You stop believing every thought. That's the shift. Your mind will tell you you're tired. Train anyway. It will tell you you're not good enough. Improve anyway. It will tell you to wait. Move anyway. Because discipline begins where emotions end. I stopped asking, how do I feel today? I started asking, who do I want to become? That one question changed my life. Feelings come and go. Purpose stays. Fear comes and goes. Character stays. Motivation disappears. Discipline remains. That's why I don't let my emotions decide my future. I let my decisions shape it. Every morning, you have two voices. One says, take it easy. The other says, become stronger. The voice that grows is the one you feed. So feed courage, feed discipline, feed belief. Starve excuses, starve fear. Starve the version of yourself that keeps settling for less. Because every day you win the battle inside your mind, the battle outside becomes easier. That's real power. Not controlling the world, controlling yourself. Here's my challenge for you. For the next 30 days, become the master of your mind. When doubt appears, act anyway. When fear appears, move anyway. When failure comes, learn anyway. Keep your promises. Train your body. Sharpen your mind. Protect your peace. Every single day, prove to yourself that your mind works for you, not against you. Because one day, people will call you mentally strong. They'll admire your confidence. They'll respect your discipline. But they'll never see the thousands of silent battles you won inside your own head. Remember this. Your life will never rise above your mindset. Master your thoughts. Master your habits. Master yourself. And the world will never be strong enough to stop you. The day I conquered my own mind, I stopped fearing the world. Because no enemy is stronger than a mind that refuses to surrender.